Indiana. It's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, the kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. And off we go from downtown Indy. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Let's go. A tight end in motion now. They'll run. It's ran from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. We see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Williams in motion. On first down, they'll go back to Tootin. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. This one taken in by Reynolds. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play for Jacksonville. 42 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 18, Pioneers. Buffalo 18, Warriors 70.
He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Trap 60.
On play action. He'll set up to throw. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 10. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Quick throw here on the RPO. Caught by Thomas. Across midfield. Shot out of a cannon. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Ready? 70 ranges. 19. Ready? 60 bites. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a draw. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all. And I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The 1st-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich and deep, bro coming slow 6
Ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Cougar 19. Go.
He'll kick this out wide. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain.
On the ball.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was robbed right at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
60 Maverick.
3rd down
60 Maverick.
and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Josh Hines Allen getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
On the ready. Go. 60 Bison. Bronco 80. Ranger. 70 Ranger. 19 tight. 19. Ready.
Back to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd. Goes for a first down.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here's a run. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
At the 6-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
He takes off. So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and goal as we've hit the end of the first. 14-7 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for three?
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and this is caught! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Now it's York for the PAT. It's up and through, and the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready, set. Ready, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one good for 29.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this has got to take advantage.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready, steady.
On the give, it's 2. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. In second and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rebel, 18 Rebel.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
18, Pioneer. 70 left.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
10 at the 40-yard line.
60.
Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Reload.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
On the go.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
No. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Hawk 70, Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Rig alert. 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
On the ready.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's in! Touchdown, Indy. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but But sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. He'll step up and run this to the 5-yard line.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Bronco switch.
Now give on the ground, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
York now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Jaguars 14.
Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
On the ready. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 7 Pirates, 70 Lions.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one there to start the second half. That gains an even 60 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
18 Rattler, 18 Dragon 60. Cup 19, Cup 19, 19 Lions.
He'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
He'll step up and run.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give him credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short gain.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Let go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he will score again. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Dave York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. There are 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Moving the tight end right. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That pickup's good for 29 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He finds Austin with the grab.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trevarius Ward.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you're going to gain that experience the hard way.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar 19. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Okay, ready?
3rd and long.
Get it? Dragons, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On 1st down, Locks. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cougar 19.
In motion comes Thomas. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Now he's free at the 35. And he will score. Facial Tilton. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Colts 31, Jaguars 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Hawk 70, 19, Tiger, 19, Cub 19, Cub 19, 19 tight, 19, 18, Pioneer. Ready, ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their response.
That'll be intercepted. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
at their own 28-yard line.
Ready up. 7 Pirates, Dragon 60.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
That is caught downfield by Pierce. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 2. Here we go.
17, Buffalo 18, 18 Rattler, 18, 60 Eagles, 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. Plus, to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
This is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Go now. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a 1st down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Ready. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a design run. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Indy. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score. Colts 42. Jaguars 28. And Jordan to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no returns forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Right away, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable. which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's into space past the 25. And he will score. Game on. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one complete to Pierce. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Buffalo 18. Go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They're down and 3.
18, Pioneer. Forward, here we go, strike.
Back to throw. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a run on first down. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Finding room to the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Trap 60, trap 60, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready, break. 70, let's go. Unlock right. Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. First and goal.
Ready. Ready. Crackle.
They'll go with the option here to the short side. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away. And he's taken down. So it's a win for the Colts. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico.